Look at abysmal champions. So you don't respond to
this is what they said. Local champion and Beyonce by. They say
Beyonce.
The matter job hot.
Assembly Diloto. Hey! Aye!
In 2025, well, I am here to give you some top explanations into some of the things some people are saying. Well, some people are saying that this 2025, they are not going to allow some people to lie on them. But me, my own is that if you want to come and respond to certain lies or certain things that some people are saying about you, be very specific, point those things out, and also actually give the corrections of which people can also learn from. Here on today's edition, I am here to give you an expose of Mann and DJ Slim, who have been exposed separately. Well, my name is Roland Amate. You are welcome to another exciting edition of Info Day. If you're watching or listening for the first time, make sure you subscribe and also share your views in the comment section. Let me hear from you. Let me know what you think about this particular expose. You know how I do it systematically. I will give you the breakdown, I'll give you the back history, then I'll give you the response. But before that, let me also remind you that Shagzy has got us covered on this particular episode. If you're watching or listening for the first time, make sure that if you're a driver and you're looking to making some cool cash, why not download the app, sign up with just 20 Ghana cedis. Join the big family, join the most exciting family by subscribing with just 20 Ghana cedis. You pay no commission to anybody, no service charge. Whatever you earn during your working hours is for you. And if you're a rider, your most safe, secure, and affordable ride is definitely Shagzy. Now let's go straight into the topic. But let me also remind you that the Kwashi Arts Market has also got us covered on this particular episode. Now, let's go straight without wasting much time. So, you all remember an encounter between Mann and Abro on Angel somewhere last year, when Mann ignorantly actually accused Shatta Wale of not being able to perform his feature with Beyonce. You remember, right? Yes, on that particular set, this lady actually had a heated argument with Abro on the fact that saying on national radio that Shatta Wale doesn't have the performance right of that particular feature. Well, so many people tried to correct her, but ignorantly, lady decided not to do it. Lo and behold, when Shatta Wale was even invited, yes, there have been so many evidences of Shatta Wale actually performing that record, but obviously, as ignorant as some people would still want to sit on national televisions and radio and actually spew some of these ignorant gibberish. Of course, even in recent times, after making that particular statement, lo and behold, when Shatta was invited in Jamaica by Vybz Kartel to grace his Freedom Street concert, Shatta Wale, as part of his playlist, performed Mansa Musa already with Beyonce as well as On God. And in this particular video, so many people have talked about the fact that, so how come this person said this and she's been proven wrong, yet some people have still not been able to make such corrections, or she has not been called to come and apologize? Well, let's go and watch the video of when she was spewing that gibberish. When we come back, we continue.
Look abysmal champions. So you don't respond to
this is what they said. Local champion and Beyonce by. They say
Beyonce but they were ready to be performed. They don't have the right.
So only it's a big lie that she said.
It was all the creation.
All that I want.
The way she was very emphatic, like the energy in which she was actually giving misinformation. And unfortunately, on some of our platforms, this is how some of these things or some of these ignorant messages are being propagated. Yes, today they will sit on platforms and tell you so many things. So if tomorrow, this is the same person that actually said Shatta Wale cannot perform live band, ignorantly. Until Chinebi, if there's somebody sitting somewhere listening to her on national TV and national radio, and also probably may not know the person she's talking about, would want to take this lady's word as the whole truth and even work with it. And he may not be fair to some of these artists that sometimes they even talk about, because this is somebody that do not even have any fact as far as that particular agreement between Shatta Wale and Beyonce's team are concerned. Yet she was very emphatic on the fact that Shatta Wale doesn't have the performance right. Well, that is the first expose. The next expose has to do with, this is actually a call, and I am glad Andy Dusty has come out to actually give a proper narration of what actually happened between him and Shatta Wale during the campaign season, that is last year December, when he had an encounter with Shatta Wale in Dansoman at the 60th birthday party of Honorable Esla Owusu. Honorable Esla Owusu, yes, when Shatta was performing and actually took a break and also apologized to Andy Dusty. After that particular encounter, DJ Slim, who also happens to be the godson, he calls himself the godson of Andy Dusty, came out and lambasted and even labeled that particular reunion as fake.
So one of the topics that was highlight of the week was Andy and Godfather
Shatta
Andy
Wale.
Shatta Wale.
I'm talking about the Godfather Shatta.
Debbie. Godfather Andy and Shatta Wale. A reunion. And
they've reunited.
I talked about it because number one, I believe is one of the most fakest, reunion, because it's just for clouds. To me, it's just for clouds. No, this is a normal, typical Shatta Wale move. What you say? Or per clouds, or no, or you go free. Your friends saying you can friend a cloud back and go free. Czech Republic, cloud tortish.
Every guy is Cloud.
Just a what he did, especially with Andy Dusty, it was so, I don't know,
cringy, like it was forced.
Some way, because the thing is, I mean, I did run about Andy Dusty show, so most people don't know the genesis of the show.
Somebody like me, I was very much concerned and disturbed about his utterances on that particular reunion, because these are two people who do not fake their lifestyle. That is one. These are two people who have shared some good times together. That is two. These are two people who are not afraid of each other. That is three. These are two people who have the tendency of saying, what you're doing, I don't like it, and can back off at any time. So if today or tomorrow we wake up and these people at a point we're not seeing eye to eye, and tomorrow we wake up again and we see them actually apologizing to each other, how dare you actually come to label these things as fake, and also label Shatta Wale as doing some of these things as one of his antics just to get public sympathy, or maybe as a cloud chaser? For me, I was so much disturbed. So I was also looking forward to the fact that Andy Dusty would actually come and tell his side of the story, narrate what actually happened, and whether or not he was even happy with that particular reunion. And from all indications, this particular narration from Andy Dusty actually cemented that sometimes it is best to shut up when you don't know the details of this conversation, because the kind of things that DJ Slim was saying actually was giving me a different vibes. That is it that Ebioni Komobi behind the scenes, which is why he was charging like that on Shatta Wale and labeling that particular reunion as fake, or Eyonwa na eboni trimu na okamibi. And this particular statement or narration by Andy Dusty in an interview with Hammer Time in Kumasi, or Hammer in T on his Hammer Time show in Kumasi, actually exposed a lot about certain things that DJ Slim said about that reunion. Let's go and watch Andy Dusty narrate how the whole thing happened, what he took from it, and all of that. When we come back, we wrap up.
Nipo the gig ni mami no.
he only billed me as the DJ for the event. In the 60th birthday. And he me born your man. But Nipano, he had too many things doing. And I was asking, when they produce us, challenge what cancer. And they do me a favor.
Coordinate be our me.
Yeah, coordination in mommy. And I'm saying okay. Now say but Shatta Bebao. No say everybody here what you man. So they all here what you man. And when I got there, Shatta's manager was there, Sammy Flex. And we ensured he did very well from the coordination from the beginning until Shatta got on stage. Nina, he was with me throughout. What I say. And when a full stage Wabejina stage so I will perform it. The DJ sat near me, back or right, no back or left. To me, Jina right one, and I mean me jam my phone so to all perform Nina. To me, jam my phone so say the moon also be a bombing.
Tapro, yeah.
My be a bomb, my Betty say. Me peja me tia me who na. That's why I say. Where is this coming from? I'm saying, no, my friend, come up for that. And he laughed, no down any. So he got back on the stage, and you know, I know my DJ Nija, and you see, sometimes you. Then he started, Nina made them on my phone, so everybody clap for the dust. Which one to be this? And see, he went on with his talk, and then and I beg you, okay. And they do me a favor. Just as first, why? Some my favorite song, and that your favorite Shatta song. And for me, bulletproof by I took it upon myself to promote it because on himself my favorite song bulletproof. Terms of performance I know. And a man. Then he said, "Mink Obomano." In your kind of then I looked at the slows. The S like mama sign like so I got on the decks and I started playing for him. The Kuno go and me fade. Didn't some conform to be and the thing your fair. I'm saying, and your friend what did they buy? How did it start? Oh man, shut up.
Well, this is what actually transpired according to Andy Dusty. So you see, tomorrow, if you would want to sit and actually spill certain things, it is best you shut up. Else, you might become a third person or you might give certain misinformation out. And tomorrow, after this particular thing, what pains me is that they may not even have the decency to even come and apologize. But Senko, you've been a kaya, and so many people will find their voice and actually call them to come and apologize. Well, you can also share your views in the comment section. These are just bits and pieces of when some of these things happen. I would want us to pin it down so that tomorrow, should another conversation come that is connected to this, we may have a reference point. Share your views in the comment section. Let me hear from you. Let me know what you think about this particular expose. Until then, subscribe and recommend this channel to others. I'll meet you on the other side. Bye-bye.
The matter job hot.
Assembly Diloto. Hey! Aye!